Tell me a little bit about the story of Charles in your demo that you have.
Yeah. So Charles is actually inspired. He is a fictional character, but he is inspired by one of my unhoused friends that I met during my studies at UIC. He actually passed away from cancer while he was living under a viaduct. And so Charles, as a character in the story, is a 20-something-year-old college student walking down the street and passes a viaduct where there's like homeless community and a tent set up, and he walks into this tent, and it's the Insubordinate Time Rebel headquarters. The Insubordinate Time Rebels are like a modern day Black Panther party, and they created this time travel technology, and they're distributing their missions to go back in time and to like help people, to aid and protect Black people who are either trying to escape from slavery or experiencing violence and oppression from police. Any sort of violence supposed to go back, and they have cases, and that the cases that they get are inspired by real people, those real stories. There are some fictional elements to it for the game, but the person and the overall narrative is based on
what makes you want to go back in time rather than kind of focus on like the now? Like maybe you have like, or maybe you do, I don't know, please correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe so like Charles is, instead of going back so far in time, right? I think it's like 1865. Maybe he goes back to like 2019, right? And saves a couple instances with Black people. Or do you plan on doing that? Or
yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
a great question. So yes, because it's time travel technology, we do not have to experience history linearly. When it came to how we entered the market, the Underground Railroad, that's a piece of history that most people can, recognize, identify with, they know about it. So it was our entry point, but that's just like level one. There's 3 more levels, and I can't go into too much detail, but one of them is like a more current era.
Okay. Cool. That's good. You don't have to spill the beans too much. Okay. So that's cool. That's really, I like the idea of like the time travel. I like the story, the plot, right? Because it's relatable, which is easy for people to play.